Welcome to our Roundup application training. The purpose of this procedure is to ensure we are safely and efficiently applying Roundup or other glyphosate herbicides to unwanted vegetation in hardscape areas such as driveways, gravel, patios, and so on, all while protecting desirable plants and remaining compliant with environmental and safety standards. We're aware of the potential environmental and personal harm that these types of herbicides can cause. So we only use Roundup or similar types of weed killer only when it's absolutely necessary. The only circumstances it's appropriate to use these are when weeds are too small and numerous and would take too much time to weed by hand. You must ask your crew leader or manager if the property you're at allows the use of Roundup before applying it. And lastly, you must be mindful every time you apply it. Ensure there are no children or pets around the area during and after the application. This procedure applies to all employees who are responsible for weed control using Roundup. Field managers and crew leaders are to ensure their crew members are properly trained, wearing PPE, and properly apply the herbicide. Crew members are to wear proper PPE, follow the safety and handling guidelines, and only apply it in the correct areas. If they have any concerns, they are to immediately report them to their leader or manager. To properly and efficiently execute this procedure, you will need a labeled pump sprayer or backpack sprayer that's dedicated to Roundup use only. Properly diluted Roundup solution that's based on the product label. You'll also need a water source, whether that's the hose at the shop or on the job site. As for personal protective equipment, you'll need chemical-resistant gloves, long-sleeve pants and shirt, eye protection, closed-toe shoes, or boots. And optionally, a mask or respirator to prevent you from breathing in the product. The first step in using Roundup is to sort and eliminate what's unnecessary from your work zone. Clear the area from anything that might get in the way or would be damaged, such as desirable plants or tools. You are only to have the Roundup sprayer with you and ready to use. Second, set your tools and materials in order. If it's possible, keep 2 bins for Roundup storage. One bin should be dedicated to the sprayer, which is clearly labeled, and the concentrate. The other bin should contain any PPE and the SDS binder. Having 2 bins ensures the concentrate or sprayer does not leak chemicals on the PPE. Next, shine and clean as you go. Clean the sprayer between each use. Oftentimes, debris can clog the nozzle and hose, which will delay use and lead to uncontrollable spraying and potentially harm desirable plants. You can clean the sprayers by running water through them and pouring it out in a safe place. Inspect all components of the sprayer and PPE for wear, leaks, and cracks weekly. And finally, always ensure chemical containers are sealed, upright, and clean. Next is the standardized procedure to apply the Roundup. First, check the weather. Roundup is ineffective and could do more harm than good if it's applied while it's windy or if it's going to rain within an hour of application. If it's partially windy or not very strong, make sure to apply it downwind. Make sure you don't apply it where the wind will blow the Roundup towards desirable plants, such as a grass lawn. Second, prepare the solution by filling the sprayer with water, ensuring to leave enough room for the concentrate and the pump component to enter without it overflowing. Then, add the concentrate. Make sure to follow the product's instructions. It's usually 2.5 to 3 ounces for every 1 gallon of water. Finally, reinstall the pump and nozzle. Make sure to do all this in a well-ventilated area, preferably outside. Additionally, do not pump or add pressure to the sprayer until you are about to use it, otherwise the sprayer could emit Roundup in the truck or onto desirable plants. Third, select the area of application. We only apply Roundup to hardscapes, such as patios, driveways, and gravel areas. Before you apply, remove any of the larger weeds by hand, as applying Roundup to these would be wasteful and inefficient. Only apply Roundup to small and plentiful weeds that consistently grow back. Fourth, when you actually apply it, hold the nozzle 6 to 12 inches above the target weed. Only spray enough to lightly coat the leaves, do not oversaturate. Avoid spraying bare spots where water can pick up the chemical and runoff to damage desirable plants. Make sure to walk at a steady pace, spraying directly onto the weeds. Do not walk through freshly sprayed areas, as your shoes will carry it elsewhere. Fifth, allow the treated area to dry for at least 30 minutes or per product instructions. Clean your shoes with a rag if they've been affected before you walk through desired vegetation. Clean the sprayer and return it to its dedicated storage. Wash your hands as soon as you can. Finally, document the application. Record the date, location, weather conditions, product used, and who applied it into your LMN Crew app notes and materials for that job. If necessary, use marking flags to make others aware of the applicable area. Now, this procedure will only be effective if we make effort to sustain it. Conduct regular reviews of equipment and PPE to ensure they're all functioning properly. Refresh employee training with hands-on lessons at the beginning of every season and any other time it's needed. Update tasks and notes in LMN Crew app to ensure they reflect the client's preference regarding herbicide usage on their property. Thank you for watching this training. If you have any questions or need PPE or equipment, don't hesitate to reach out to your crew leader or manager.